I'm Barry McCarthy, the CEO of Deluxe, that's been helping small businesses succeed for more than 100 years. I've written a book, The Small Business Revolution, that captures many of those insights and case studies, real world case studies, to help small businesses succeed. And I'm excited to share those stories and tell you a little bit about that today. Many small business owners get started because they have a hobby that they would love to turn into a business. And the key differentiator between being a hobby and a business is that a business can create profit that can pay you for the time that you're investing in the business. And that covers all of the cost, your time, the product, the cost itself, plus rent and power, et cetera. If you can't cover all those costs and make a profit, that idea is best left as a hobby. That's a great thing to spend time on nights and weekends, but it's not a business. A business can make a profit and pay you for your time and investment of your time. Deluxe has more than 100 years of experience helping millions of small businesses succeed. And we collected that insight and we wanted to share it in a very accessible, easy to read, conversational style. The Small Business Revolution book is not an academic read. It's not tough to get through. It's very readable. You read one chapter at a time so you can work it into the busy schedule of a business owner or entrepreneur. And why we did it now was these are difficult times. Clearly, the pandemic has created challenges, and now the pandemic is starting to fade. It's important for businesses to have more insight on how to succeed. And so we thought that this was a great time. Any time is a difficult time to start a business. It takes a lot of courage, but especially in view of these difficult times, we thought that we could bring great insight to help small businesses succeed. Absolutely. The book is organized in a really logical way. So at the beginning of the book, it talks about getting started. Then it starts talking about the finances of the business. It's so important that you understand the economics of the business. Otherwise, you can't be a business at all. But then it goes on and talks about the power of having the right brand and the right logo and putting that logo on promotional products and using social media and having the proper website to attract customers to the store. And it goes on to more advanced topics like launching additional products and how to test an idea to make sure that you launch a product the customer and the market really wants. So it really is a book all across the entire life cycle of your business, whether you haven't even started yet, whether you're trying to grow the business, or your business is already a bit more mature, trying to be even better. There are tips and real world examples for your business at whatever stage of the life cycle your business is in. The most common one is around finances, but there's three common things about being a successful business. One, the purpose, the mission, the location all have to be right. Second, you have to really understand the economics of the business. And often we see small business owners get confused thinking that if they're just simply covering the cost, the physical cost of the product, that's good enough, but it's not. Let's use the example of baking cookies. And if you bake cookies, it's not just enough to cover the cost of the flour and the sugar. You also have to cover rent, and you have to cover the power bill, and you have to cover the labor of people that are helping you. And you have to pay payroll taxes and government taxes. And of course, you have to pay yourself. Because if you can't cover all of those things and do all of those well, you don't really have a business. So understanding the economics and the financials of the business, incredibly important. And then the third thing is really being sure that the product that you're bringing to market is what the market wants to buy, not what you want to buy, because honestly, at some level, what you want doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is what the customer wants to buy. And using the cookie example, if you like making pink cookies, that's great. But if the market wants to buy green cookies, guess what? You're going to make green cookies because that's what the market wants to buy. And so those are really common pitfalls. Those three big buckets of pitfalls where people don't have the purpose, the mission, location right. They don't understand their finances, or they're trying to get a customer to buy something that they want to sell rather than building and selling something the customer wants to buy. The Small Business Revolution television program is available on Hulu, Prime Video, and at smallbusinessrevolution.org. And in that program, we help a series of small businesses improve themselves. It's a real live business improvement show. Everything from talking about the finances to the customer experience to how they bring additional customers into the store, leveraging social media and e-commerce channels. It's all in one place in a rapid fire story that's very entertaining, where you can learn a lot about being a successful small business by looking and working through the TV show on another small business. It's a powerful way to learn about success. And then, of course, our Small Business Revolution book is available at Amazon, Barnes and Noble, and booksellers everywhere, which goes even more deeply into those same topics. So, of course, our website, deluxe.com, has tons of information for small business owners to help them be successful. Lots of use cases, case studies, etc., along with information about the book, Small Business Revolution. You can also get more information at smallbusinessrevolution.org. And, of course, the book is available at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and booksellers everywhere.